Oh, I did not like that ring light. That is annoying. Hi, welcome back to another video. I feel like it has been so long since I filmed a book video of any kind, and even then I'm not like sitting over there in front of my books, so this is super weird. But I'm trying to get back into a good rhythm of posting videos because I'm back at school now. Well, not when I'm recording this, but when I'm posting it I am. I feel like that helps me to create a rhythm of sorts with my posting. So anyway, today we will be tier ranking some book to movie adaptations. Some of these are shows. I made the list in this notebook that I have, and I'm gonna make another list after this of ones that I have to watch, because there's so many as I was going through my bookshelves of ones where I've read the book but I haven't watched the adaptation, or I've watched the adaptation but I haven't read the book or whatever. So I feel like I just have to go through those and get all those done so that I can make a part 2, so don't worry, that will be coming. These are not all the ones. So anyway, putting on my glasses because I'm supposed to wear glasses when I go on screens. So anyway, while I clean my glasses, I will tell you what the categories are. So the top category, I don't know if this means, in my mind this doesn't mean that it's the best, this is just the one that I happen to put on top, is that it's better than the book. That doesn't mean that it's a great adaptation, it just means that the book probably sucked and the adaptation's actually pretty good. Then accurate is like the best it can be, when it's accurate to the book and the book was good and the thing is good. That's ideal. Good is when, I don't know, it's good. It's okay, I guess, is I'm iffy. And then why was this made? It's just like that. Why was this made is when it's worse than the book. It's okay, I guess, is when the book and the adaptation are bad. So anyway, let's begin. So starting off, we have Percy Jackson, the Lightning Thief. I have nothing to say about this. It's so bad. I'm so looking forward to the new series with Walker Scobell, is that his name? Is that how you pronounce it? Because these were horrible to anyone who's read the books and was a fan of them. So bad. And I didn't even read Percy Jackson when I was like 12. I read it like 14, I think. So I didn't have that nostalgia for reading them, but they were so inaccurate, so bad. Oh, but then, I don't know, because Percy Jackson is great. But why was, that's just going in why was this made, because that was so bad. Okay, Little Women. My glasses just fogged up again. That's so annoying. Little Woman. This is the 2019 version with Saoirse Ronan and Emma Watson and Florence Pugh and the person who plays Beth, whose name I don't remember. Eliza Scanlon, maybe? I don't know. I can't really read that. This was good. I've seen the one from like 1995 with like Winona Ryder, but like once. And I think it was before I read the book, so I don't really remember it. This is like a comfort movie of mine. I know a lot of people didn't like it. At first I didn't like it, but now I kind of enjoy it. I'm gonna put it in good, because it's definitely not better than Little Women, and it's a little inaccurate just because of the time skips, which is kind of confusing. It's good. I might move it to accurate later. There's some shifting that needs to happen. Okay, Harry Potter classics. These are great. Definitely not better than the books. They're pretty accurate, but there's a lot that they miss out on. I'm gonna put them in good, because they are really good. Definitely not better than the books, because nothing can beat those books. They're great. That's all I have to say about those. Divergent. I was not like a teen in this era of adaptations, like with this, Fault in Our Stars, Maze Runner, Hunger Games. So I don't have that, like, again, I don't have that nostalgia for the time period that it came out in. And the first time I watched them was like last year, when I just felt like I needed to have watched them. Divergent is okay. Insurgent and Allegiant are horrible. But right now, I am doing Divergent, so I'll put that in it's okay, I guess. Oh, Shadow and Bone. This one's great. It is superb. Only problem is the Six of Crows part is super inaccurate. But I'm hoping with the second season that won't be true. We're gonna put it in accurate, because it's not better than the book. Ooh, actually, okay, with Shadow and Bone, am I doing the Shadow and Bone part? Or the Shadow and Bone and Six of Crows part? Because Shadow and Bone might be better than the book. Okay, wait, 1 second. Right, that seems right. If the show was I'm breaking it up into Shadow and Bone and Six of Crows, Shadow and Bone is better than the book. Six of Crows is just, well, it's not accurate actually, but it's great. But it's not better than the book, so it goes in good. Nothing's been accurate so far. Actually, no. Okay, I cave. I'm putting Little Women in accurate because it is. And with an E. This is my favorite show. I am currently rereading Anne of Green Gables and annotating it. You can't really tell, but I am. It has taken me so long to get through this because I'm annotating it. Annotating? Get it? Funny? Nope. I haven't seen the like 1980s, 1990s movies, and I feel like those ones would go in accurate. But Anne, I'm gonna say that Anne with an E is better than the books because I love that show. Anne of Green Gables is one of my favorite books. Yeah, so let's just go in there because I love Anne. The Hunger Games. These ones are great adaptations, actually. I think they did the game super clever. Like, all her inner monologues where she explains things, they figured out a way to do it without, like, breaking the fourth wall. These ones are good, I think. I'm gonna put these in accurate, because they're not better than the books, because I love those books, and they're not better than them. Next, a pretty new one, we got Heartstopper. I just read all these books in August. Watched the show last week. This one's superb. Great. And because it's a comic book, I feel like, or a graphic novel, I feel like they had more to go off of as far as like the way the characters looked or the way things looked or the way people did things or said. I don't really know what I'm getting at, but I feel like they had more of a template or guide to create the show off of. So anyway, Heartstopper. Don't want to say it's better than the books, but it might be. I'm gonna put it in accurate for now because it's 100% really accurate. Yeah, I feel safe doing that. Next we have Bridgerton. I personally have not read these books, but my friend has, and she says that the show is a lot better. And I've watched a bunch of reviews of the books because I don't want to put myself through that, because all I've heard is negative things, saying that the books are sexist and racist and like misogynistic, and the show is so much better. I literally put this here for the sole purpose of putting it in better than the book, because I have not read those books. The Maze Runner, I own the first Maze Runner, and I've read the first Maze Runner, and I've watched the first Maze Runner movie. I tried to read the second Maze Runner, and I could not do it. I had to DNF it. So I'm basing this solely off the first one. I don't really remember it that well. I think it was good. Oh, I remember there was some things with the maze that I don't know if that was just wasn't how I pictured it or wasn't accurate. Because I wasn't sure. I was like, did I just picture this wrong in my head or is this genuinely inaccurate? So I'm gonna put that in good because I don't really remember if it was accurate or not. Next, this is like a 180 from Maze Runner. We have Wonder, which is like a childhood favorite book of mine. This movie was good. It was kind of inaccurate in some spots, not better than the book, but it was a good adaptation at heart. Okay, we're getting into the final four. This is a super quick video today. I have to get through some more to do part 2. Next is Twilight. Here's my Twilight story for you quickly. So I read all the Twilight book when I was in grade 8. So like the beginning of the pandemic, because I graduated in elementary school in the pandemic, or grade 9. No, I think sorry. I read all the Twilight books when I was in grade 9, but like that was during the pandemic. So like I wasn't at the prime age for them when they came out. A lot of people are like, everyone went through a Twilight phase. I didn't. I read the books to know what they were about. I own the first one, and that's it. And then I was waiting for like a time to watch them, because then I was like, I'm gonna read them and watch them and be done with them, because I just didn't want to be into them. I was like, if it turns out I'm genuinely into them, I'll be okay with that. But going in, I was like, I don't think I will be. So then, like, the last week of online classes in grade 9 of school, I was finished my, like, culminating project. So in my hairstyling class every day online, it was, like, an hour-and-a-half class, or 2.5 hour classes. So I just watched a different Twilight movie every day that week. And that was it. And I was talking so much through them that I was like, if my mic was on, my teacher would be so confused. So anyway, that's my Twilight story. It's not really a story, but whatever. So anyway, as I said, this is like Divergent or Percy Jackson, where I was not at the prime time for them. Culturally, it was not the time for it. Twilight, I'm gonna put in why was this made? Because the books aren't good, and the movie movies aren't good either. So what was the point? Actually, we only have 2 more. First off, we have the lovely To All the Boys I Loved Before. I think I read the book first. Yeah, I read the books first and then watched them, because that's how I do it. I like to read the book and then watch the movie or adaptation. These ones, I think they're better than the books. They're not great movies, but I think they're better than the books because they're just easier to follow. And like in the second one, there's some stuff in the books that makes you think she should have gone with John Ambrose, but the movie justifies, spoiler alert, her going with, I don't remember what his name is. Noah Schnapp. No, that's Noah's name. What's his name? Peter. I could only think of the actor's name, and then I was thinking like Noah, and then I got Noah Schnapp, which is not even the right fandom. So anyway, yeah, better. And last but not least, Summer I Turned Pretty. Me and my friends stayed up until like 2 a.m. binging this series. Personally, I'm team Jeremiah. I don't know why I didn't tell you teams on any other thing. Was there anything else with teams? I guess I could have done To All the Boys. I don't really have an opinion. Summer I Turned Pretty is great and is also better than I feel like I could take out this. Here, one second. We're just gonna... There, that feels better. So, okay, just to review. In our Why Was This Made category, we have Divergent, Twilight, and Percy Jackson and the Lightning Thief. In Good, we have Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone, the Six of Crows portion of the Shadow and Bone TV show, The Maze Runner, and Wonder. In Accurate, we have Little Women, Hunger Games, and Heartstopper. And in Better Than the Book, we have Shadow and Bone, and with an E, Bridgerton, To All the Boys I Loved Before, and The Summer I Turned Pretty. Feel good with that. I've been wanting to make another one of these videos for so long. I did make one like in the beginning of my channel. Oh yeah, I made one of these. I want to know how long ago I made it now. 9 months ago. I made one of these and I didn't actually do the tier ranking thing. So you can check that out if you want to. That video is 18 minutes. My YouTubing has gotten so much better. Anyway, so if you want to watch that video, go ahead, watch it. I'm going to take off my glasses because this ring light reflection is bothering me. I want to know like if there's one you agreed with or disagreed with, things that maybe you enjoyed more or less than I did. I would love to hear your opinions in the comments down below. And also, ones that I need to watch or read would be nice recommendations.